Good evening. It is hockey night in River Falls. Wildcats coming out of the locker room right now, about to hit the ice. We got the lights down. It's time to play Wildcat hockey this evening. We're hosting the Tartan Titans here at the Wildcat Center. Opening tip of the 2023-2024 season. It's go time for the Wildcat hockey. Chris Larson alongside with Mike Johnson with you tonight. Mike, you feeling those butterflies? It's the first game of the year.
I wish I could be out there.
Wish you could be out
This is
there.
awesome.
Yeah, it's one of those things you hear, those days ticking down. You don't get those games back. These seniors, this is their final season. They're looking ahead. Hey, they definitely have, 30 or less games. Even if you go to state, you're looking at 30 games left in that season, guys. Make everything count. And we start tonight, this evening, here at the Wildcat Center against the Tartan Titans. We've got a great season on tap for you here. We've got lots of different folks coming in. We want to thank Dan Jenkins, the technical director, and we got Chris John on the camera this evening. We are excited for Wildcat hockey. Let's talk about that starting lineup. If we can get the starting lineup on the screen here. Let's get into some of the guys we got going here for the Wildcats this evening. We're going to go with Andrew Amundsen, the senior. He's going to be centered by Chase Wiesinger out there with Wyatt Hopeful as well. Second line, you got Jimmy Rock. You got Riley Usgard, Cal Schrank out there. Third line, the Rappel brothers, Mason Rappel, Hunter Rappel, Chuck Freeman out there. Freeman, last year's leading point scorer on the JV team, getting a look at varsity this season. And, he got to play a few games last year. I'm really excited to see Charlie play. Got a chance to check him out at the Fit high school preview a few weeks ago. It was nice to see that. And defense, we got Jake Lean, Ben Johnson. We got Jackson Flanagan, Cal Usgard, and Lars Breezy, Anthony McPherson for Coach Cam Wilkin. Coach Rick Hansen back. He was your coach back in the day, took the Wildcats to the state championships, and back in an assistant coach role. Also, Brian Donuts Amundsen out there as well. In net tonight for the Cats, the junior Luke Linehan, last year's spot starter for the Cats, the man this year. It'll be fun to watch Luke kind of come together. We're going to try to pick up the audio here from John Serene in just a moment. They're naming off the Tartan starting lineup right now. Let's see if we can pick up John Serene calling the Wildcat starters.
And now, the starting lineup for your River Falls Wildcats. In goal, a junior number 40, Luke Linehan. The defenseman, a senior number 15, Ben Johnson. Also on the blue line, a sophomore, number 19, Jake Leakey. The forwards, and a senior number 2, Andrew Amundsen.
John's audio kind of went bad there towards the end, but Wiesinger, Amundsen, and Hopeful, the starting forwards. We're going to go to the national anthem now for just a moment here, and we'll drop the puck on the 23-24 season. Wildcat hockey fans, it's time. We're moments away from dropping the puck on the season. We've been waiting all year for this. It feels crazy. It feels like just a few days ago we were in April and we were just talking about this, and now it's here. So very, very excited to bring you Wildcat hockey this season. A really good group of players out there for the Cats this season. Some seniors and some juniors and some sophomores and even some freshmen going to be making a big impact on this Cat season this season. It should be a lot of fun. It's going to be some fast hockey. The Cats, those top two lines, there's a lot of speed there. They're going to try to outrun people and wear people down. We talked to Rick Hansen a little bit earlier tonight during the JV game. He said that's exactly what they plan to do. They plan to roll those lines, throw a lot of players at the opponents, and try to wear them down and make that third period ours.
Yeah, it's been too long since River Falls has had a dominant hockey team, and I hope this year is the year.
Well, it'll be a lot of fun. The pieces are here. It's time to go. We've got some kids out there that are getting their first looks, and here we go, guys. Chase Wiesinger taking the draw for the Cats. Drew Amundsen, number 2, wearing the A, pursuing. Nice little hit there by Wiesinger on the near boards. Cats trying to get to the net. Had an opportunity. Here comes Tartan back the other way. This one's going to be back and forth. They put the first shot on net against Linehan. Linehan sends it to the boards on the far side. Another shot. That one goes wide. Cats catching up to it, able to get it out of the zone. Here they come. Tartan, stick in the neutral zone. They'll bring it back the other way. Nice defensive play there by number 15. That's Ben Johnson, the captain. Cats still working to clear the zone here. Puck comes out. Tartan regroups, chips it back down. Lean behind the net. Lean. Oh, giveaway there, and puck into the net there over the top of Luke Linehan. And that's one of those spots, maybe a little, we talked about getting a little cute, little fancy with the passes there. Tried to go cross ice in their own end, and
just a bad turnover in front of your own net.
And Tartan with a quick goal here, 1 minute into the game, makes it 1-0 Titans. The 1:01 mark. Tartan comes into this game a lot of fresh faces as well. They graduated 8 of their top 9 forwards last season from a team that went 6 and, 18. So they're a team that's kind of in the same boat where they got a bunch of new guys up here playing, and they're hoping to turn this ship around after a tough season last season. But a lot of new players getting some ice time for the Titans this season. Was number 2, Wiley Rutherford, the goal scorer for Tartan. Cats battling their own end. Cal Schrank with it. Schrank trying to find somebody open up front. Kicks it over to Oosgaard. Oosgaard chips it back down. Schrank takes a look out to the point. Gets lit up along the boards here. Still battling. Coming out of the pile is number 29, Flanagan. Flanagan thinks about skating up into the play. He does. Right up in there. Puck out to the neutral zone. Cats send it back deep. That's Cal Oosgaard sending it back deep. Cats getting a change. Tartan out to number 24. They've got some guys that play in both ways. That's Carter Parent. Yeah, Tartan only has, maybe a dozen guys on their varsity roster. So a lot of those players you saw in the JV game earlier getting some action here tonight as well. Hunter Rappel bringing it in. He's got little brother Mason right next to him, trying to find Charlie Freeman out there in the dot. Puck goes all the way down to the other end. Linehan swings it out to the far boards. Freeman with it. Oh, sorry. That was Anthony McPherson trying to find Freeman. Cats get it deep. Rappel sends it down. Mason Rappel. 14 is Mason. 8 is Hunter. Puck comes out to the point. Number 13, Breezy, gets a stick on it. And just like Rick Hansen said, Cats rolling 3 pairings. Penalty goes up on the boards against the Cats. Who went in, Rick? Or who went in, Mike? Did you see that?
I did not. I didn't even see the penalty.
I didn't either. Cats pick up the penalty here. They'll skate short for the next 2 minutes. One-timer from the point goes wide. Linehan able to scoop that one up off the rebound opportunity. We'll reset from the far dot.
So you think there's butterflies on the varsity roster here?
I think there's a lot of butterflies on the varsity roster. You know, last year there was a lot of seniors on the team. These kids who are seniors this year, obviously, you know, with Amundsen and Hopeful, these are 2 players that put a lot of pucks in the net, were in the middle of a lot of plays, but they weren't asked really to, you know, they weren't wearing letters on their sweaters. They weren't the kids who were kind of getting everything together. And you got a lot of guys in some leadership roles. And then you've got some young guys out there getting their first chances. There's a lot of young guys on this team that are getting their first opportunities, not just at varsity hockey, but high school hockey.
Right.
Penalty picked up there by Tartan, so now we'll have 4-on-4 hockey here for the next $1:35, and then the Cats will get a power play opportunity. We've got Wyatt, Hopeful, wore number 3 last year, wearing number 4 this season. Now Amundsen with it. There's a couple of the speed burner forwards out there for the Cats, Hopeful and Amundsen. Hopeful led the team in points last season. Got it to Amundsen. Amundsen got a little bit of a stick on, just a little deflection there, but goes just wide. Breezy fires on net. Good look. Got it down there. And now Hopeful. Out to Jake Lean, and Lean with a quick shot.
Nice quick shot.
Yeah. A pretty nice looking 4-on-4 right here.
Yes, sir.
Cats will leave Hopeful and Drew out there. Put a couple new defensemen out there. It'll be Jackson Flanagan and Cal Usgard. The sophomore, first high school game of his career. Fires that one just wide. Cal Usgard on the far side. The junior, a little bit of a salty veteran. Got some playing time last season on this squad. Amundsen with it. Amundsen working through traffic. Still working. Pops it out to Flanagan. Flanagan from the blue line. Over to back to Amundsen. Amundsen tried to chip it back to Flanagan. Taken away by number 13 for Tartan. That's Morgan Sneen, but a nice little scrum along the near boards. Hopeful trying to come out of there with it. And Tartan able to clear. 22 seconds left on the penalty. The Cats will have a power play coming up here. Here come the Wildcats. Down the ice, try to get it to Schrenk. Scooped up by Johnson. Oh, sorry, Jack Rock. Rock in the far corner. Rock. He gets pinned up against the boards. Usgard will slide in there, give support, sends his guy away. Jack Rock trying to get it over to Cal Schrenk. Cats on the power play now. Rock. Cats will bring it in here. Cal Schrenk. Now that's number 6, Riley Usgard. Now Cal Schrenk with it. Tried to send it out to the point. McPherson.
Don't bury that.
Nice look. Jack Rock had a nice look from the backside there. Both teams back to full strength now. Usgard over to Rock. Rock out to McPherson. McPherson can't find the handle. He'll chase it down. Nice play there by number 10 of Tartan. Getting into the play, Tate Bertelson. Cats trying to get this puck out of trouble down on the far end. Bertelson with it. Still battling. Sends it out to the point. They'll fire it down on net. I think it got to Linehan. Linehan sends it away. Cats chip it out. Jack Rock there. Schrenk as well. Cats offsides. Now back onsides. Usgard over there. Looking to clear. Puck out. The neutrals on the Mason Rappel. Rappel. He's got his brother coming with him. Fire scores!
What a beautiful shot.
Had a chance for the snipe. You give Mason Rappel time and space, and that's where the puck goes.
Yeah, that defenseman slid aside looking for that pass through the slot, and he just fired it. What a shot.
Yeah, those two kids work on that in the barn behind the house all night long.
Barn, basement, bedroom.
Yep, and Mason with too much time found the back of the nylon. It's a 1-1 game. We are 6 minutes and 25 seconds into the contest. Mason Rappel puts it in. Put the Rappel boys on the same line. It pays off early for the Wildcats. Hunter Rappel with it now. Hunter surveying, looking, over to Brother. Brother sends it down towards net. Freeman was there as well. Puck gets chipped out. That should be an icing. It will be. Ozone draw coming up for the Wildcats once again here. Cats will bring Wiesinger, Amundsen, and Hopeful in. Wiesinger, the freshman, will take the draw. Didn't take long for Mason Rappel to score his first high school game of the career. And that's a beauty. Puck out front. Hopeful back out to the point now. Ben Johnson. Johnson fires. Over to Amundsen. Amundsen knows what to do with that. Puts it in the back of the net, and it's 2-1 Cats in a hurry. .6:53 mark, just 30 seconds after Rappel. It's Drew Amundsen sending it home.
Just a heads-up play going back out to the point there instead of flipping that on net. Just heads-up hockey.
Create space. We talk about time and space all the time. We can create space, getting that puck out to the point.
Scoring the first goal for the Falls, number 14, Mason Rappel. Rappel assisted on the play by number 19, Jake Lee. Time of that goal is 6:24 into the first period.
Jake Lean gets the assist on the Rappel goal. Johnson and Wiesinger, the assists on the Amundsen goal. Wiesinger looking for more. Gets it to Amundsen. Amundsen has the puck taken off his stick as he shoots there. Lean's going to retreat back into his own end. Send the puck up to Hopeful. Hopeful in the neutral zone, chips it down, and he'll head for the bench.
They do like to stretch the ice on that breakout, don't they?
They do. Something these kids have been doing since youth. Oh, it got behind the defense that time. Number 8 for Tartan, and Luke Linehan gets the pad over just in time. Jace Butchie for Tartan had an opportunity there. He's going to be thinking about that one in his dreams tonight. Puck out to the neutral zone. Cats send it back down. Jackson Rock with it. They call him Jimmy, and he gets taken off the puck. Heads for the bench. Here comes Mason Rappel once again. Nice shot. And we got a whistle. I think they're going to call a penalty on Tartan here. He disagrees.
Yeah.
He didn't yell about it, but you could tell he said something to him, and he did not agree with that call.
Not going to win that argument.
So Daniel Staples, junior defenseman for Tartan, will head to the penalty box. Cats on another power play here. Wiesinger to take the draw. Out there with Riley Usgard, Drew Amundsen, and it'll be Wyatt Hopeful. And Jackson Flanagan. Flanagan loses the handle. Tartan able to send it all the way down. Flanagan behind the net. Flanagan ahead. Cats will skate it in with Amundsen. Drew over to Wiesinger. Wiesinger sends it down. Cats power play only clicking on 10% last season. They changed it up. They had the 1-3-1, go to a 2-2-1 this year. Trying to make some more pucks go in the net.
Yeah.
Drew Amundsen. Time and space, just way too much of it there for Drew Amundsen. You let him skate the baseline like that, puts it right behind the net. Second goal of the night for Drew Amundsen. Second in a row. It is 3-1. River Falls. 7:22 to go first period.
Yeah, the Wildcats settled in quick. This looks like they've played 10 games already this year. They look
Coaches have been really excited. Every time you talk to them, they go, these guys are looking good. And come out here tonight swinging. Drew Amundsen, second goal of the night. Tartan trying to get another one past Linehan. Linehan standing tall there. Here comes River Falls back the other way. Charlie Freeman brings it in. Rappel with him. Freeman took a little lick, pops right back up. Trying to send it deep here. Amundsen from Hopeful and Flanagan. And it is 3-1. We talked about, nice look there for Chuck. No, that was Hunter Rappel. Thought we had a 38, just an 8. Cats will complete the change here. 6:25 to go, first period. 3-1, River Falls. Off a goal by Mason Rappel and 2 from Drew Amundsen. Jimmy Rock chasing this one down. Jimmy out to the point. Nope. Taken away there by Tartan's number 16, Ben Milan. They'll send the puck deep. Schrank trying to swing it around. Oosgaard over there supporting. Cat's able to clear. Schrank sends it out into the neutral zone. Jimmy Rock chasing it down. Oosgaard. Shot on net, and Luke Linehan makes the easy glove save. Let's hit a sponsor here, Dan Jenkins. We got a few seconds here. Everybody changes out. Looks like St. Croix Lanes. My favorite place for holiday fun. You got some folks coming in, want to have a little fun, go down to St. Croix Lanes, do some bowling. You got leagues, all kinds of fun stuff down there at St. Croix Lanes. Food's awesome, too. Go down there for the fish fry. Wings are good. Buck out to the point for Tartan. Trying to send it back in, but Hopeful able to knock that shot attempt down. Hopeful swinging back in there. Cats trying to clear. Nice job there. Wiesinger getting a stick in it. Tartan able to hold the zone. Now the Cats able to break out. Hopeful shoots. Took a look around, was looking for Flanagan, ends up firing it away. Now Amundsen sends it towards net, and they'll get a cover. Ben Bangura, the senior goaltender. They had 2 juniors last year, so Ben's returning. He started most of the games for Tartan last season. But again, Tartan, kind of a rough season last year. Had a bunch of seniors, so a lot of new faces on this team. A lot of new guys getting an opportunity. Cats able to get it out into the neutral zone. They'll chip it down. Charlie Freeman. Rappel. And that'll be ice. Lars Breezy showed just enough effort there to get that icing call. Make it look like we're skating hard to chase that one down. Cats will get an ozone draw. Hunter Rappel to take the draw. He's got his brother to his right. Charlie Freeman to his left. Freeman donning the 34 sweater this season. Rappel ties up his man. Freeman sends it into the corner. Try to chip it down. McPherson pulls it out of the air. Now Mason Rappel sends it in. Everybody tags up, gets back on side. Hunter Rappel got a stick on it. Mason Rappel sends it deep. Freeman chasing the play down. Puck down in the corner. Freeman slings it out. Nice pinch there by Breezy. Hunter Rappel fires from the point, gets it up into the facial gear. A little pushing around. Freeman out front, and the goaltender did not like that one bit.
You know what we're doing. You know what we're doing.
Keep him stirred up a little bit. Somebody down here below us just compared it to the excrement of a horse. Looking for a call.
Gotta love hockey dads.
Yeah, nothing these guys haven't heard or seen before. Usgaard to take the draw. He's got Cal Schrank, Jack Rock with him. The D's are Ben Johnson and Jake Lean. Lean steps up. Lean able to knock it away. Puck out in the neutral zone. Good opportunity here for number 9. He has to check up, though. Great play by Ben Johnson getting back and just taking that opportunity away. We talked to Coach Rick Hansen during the JV game, and he was really looking forward to seeing Ben play this year. You know, he said Ben's the captain. He's not a kid that's going to yell and hoop, hoop, hoop. He's just a guy that's going to go about his business and lead by example.
Yeah, you need those guys.
Cats trying to clear this out here. Schrank with it, able to get it out in the neutral zone. Jack Rock slides into the play, puck back onto the stick. Cats will work it down. And they'll call icing. D-zone draw coming up here for River Falls. 3:09 to go, first period. River Falls up 3-1.
You know, Hansen talked about the speed of this team, too, and I don't think he gave him enough credit. This is a fast Wildcat team.
Yep, a lot of speed out there. Couple of big bodies, really 3 big bodies on that third line. Rappel, and Freeman. But those first 2 lines are burners. This one is really a burner. Amundsen looking for Wiesinger. What I like when you see these guys is they all look like they like playing with each other. And like I was telling you before the game, you know, a lot of these kids are seniors. They got little brothers that are coming up, and these kids have been spending time with each other for, you know, the last 10 years at tournaments, and they all know each other. Hopeful lifts the stick. Flanagan tried to leave it for Breezy. Breezy's going to take it behind the net. Up to Hopeful. Just over 2 minutes left. Flanagan takes a shot. Nice play by the Tartan defender. Getting the legs put together. Blocking that one, knocking it down. We'll swing it around. Up the ice. Looking for Mason Rappel. Rappel with it. Rappel leaves it for Charlie Freeman. Stick on stick play there by Tartan's number 22, Charlie Campbell. He scored in the JV game. Nice job there by Breezy, shutting down the rush, giving up the body for it. Rappel takes a look around. Tartan trying to clear. Able to do so. Freeman with it now. Freeman up ahead to McPherson. McPherson gets a skate on it. He sends it deep. Sophomore defenseman, Anthony McPherson. Hunter Rappel lost an edge, pops back up. Now Schrank with it. Tartan back the other way. Jack Rock delivers a little shot there. Just let him know where he's at.
Yep.
Didn't take off the head. Just let him know I'm right here. And nice job, Luke Linehan. That was trouble. Luke lost the helmet, but just getting in there and not letting that puck bounce around in the crease. Get a quick cover with the man right in front of you. That's a tough play to make as a goaltender.
He hung in there, though.
Luke's a tough kid, and the funny thing about Luke, I said, who should we mic up on this team? They said Jack Rock and Luke Linehan. Neither one of them stopped talking on the ice. Luke's got a lot of fun things to say out there if you listen to him.
Well, he's a Linehan.
You know that family a little bit?
I do. I skated with John.
Puck out front. Cat's able to clear it out of the danger zone. And we got a whistle for offsides. We'll reset from the neutral zone. Cat's going to bring some fresh forwards on. It's like they'll leave the D's out there. It'll be Wiesinger, Amundsen, and Hopeful. And Ben Johnson, Jake Lean, the D's. Jake Lean trying to muscle that thing up into the neutral zone. He does get it out, but Tartan will bring it right back in. Ben Milan down there working for the Titans. Puck back out to the point. Maddox Maristoon. Puck loose.
Nice save.
Yeah.
That's a big save.
Big save by Luke Linehan. Get the puck out to the boards where it's safe. And the Cats will go into the locker room up 3-1. That's a pretty darn good first period. Got to stop short from calling it a masterpiece, but a pretty darn good first period.
You know what impressed me is they got down one quickly, and this looks like a team that might not be scared to play from behind. They didn't change their game, and 17 minutes later, it's 3-1.
3-1 after going down 1-0. They just kept battling, and started off Mason Rappel just coming down the near side. Lots of room, lots of time, just picked his spot. And I drive by that kid's house, and the net's out in the driveway, and if there's daylight, there's a pretty good chance that either him or his brother is going to be out there knocking pucks into the net. And, if he can pick out a spot, he's going to hit it. And that's what happened there. Mason Rappel, a lot of time there. And then just about 30 seconds later, puck bounced around, find Drew Amundsen, and Amundsen right over here on the near side, just kind of that tough angle shot, beats the goaltender. Assist there by Ben Johnson and Chase Wiesinger. And then 3 minutes later, it's Drew Amundsen again. Just some time skating down here along the baseline, just found that little gap in there and just put it in there. And again, just great shooting. And just seeing the speed, seeing the skill. Going to be a fun night, I think.
Yeah, a fun night, fun season.
Fun season.
And River Falls deserves this, man. It's been a while before they can confidently go into any game on the schedule.
Yep.
And you know what? We got a chance here.
A little bit of a drought, but hey, things looking really good tonight. We got Coach Tim Lavold coming up. We're going to let Mike take a little break, and we'll bring in Coach Tim.
His head's bigger than mine. Hold on a second.
They'll get the camera set up here for us. We're going to be looking this way, Tim. Right at that. See that big camera right there in the middle? It is Coach Tim Lavold, JV head coach. Tim?
Yeah.
How's that JV game tonight?
Well, it was fun.
It was real fun, right?
Fun, yeah. A couple close periods, and then we took it to them in the third.
So you had a chance to obviously see the guys practice all season long.
Yeah.
What was it like seeing them actually playing some games, and what stood out to you tonight?
Well, I think I think the best thing out of that is that it's you win a game when you don't play your best,
Mm-hmm.
and I think we got a lot of building to do, but that's the fun part.
Yeah.
You
feel pretty good about the talent on that team right now?
Yeah, I do. And we're missing a guy. Blake Gorin's out with a concussion, and unfortunately, we lost Ty Utes today, so he's out tomorrow. Don't like seeing guys get hurt, but shows our depth when we lose players and to injury, and we can still take care of business like we did tonight.
Yeah, I hate to see those guys go down.
Yeah.
Really, both guys, real important parts of the puzzle, and they're guys that have, obviously been successful for you in the years past. Those are players that you've been around for a long time and really enjoy having them with you. And
absolutely
hate to see those guys go down. Tomorrow night, you got a Northern Edge squad.
Yeah.
You saw them play a little bit earlier today. What'd you see out of them?
I was at the chili crawl. I wasn't watching their game.
I heard a few people were at the chili crawl. I ran into some people out in the lobby. They're like, I'm at the chili crawl.
Yeah, well, you find out that when you go at 1 o'clock, it's not too busy down there, but by 3 o'clock, it's hopping, and you got to stay in line a little bit. But, we played Northern Edge last year. It was a good close game. I think we tied them. So, we'll expect a tough battle tomorrow, and we'll have to come out and play well. Nick Thomas will get his chance to start in the nets for us, and Owen Hare and Charlie John will get a little more action with Utes out, so they'll rotate through with one of our lines, and guys should be ready. Now we got the taste of playing the game, a little victory, and we'll just go from there.
Yeah,
keep firing.
It's fun to not only get out there and kind of get your feet wet and see what this high school game's all about, but to walk into the locker room 6-2 winners, it makes it feel a lot better too.
Well, and it's kind of funny because I say to the guys, we want to take care of business on the defensive end. We don't want to win 8-7. We want to win 6-2, and then we go win 6-2. So it's like, all right, well, coachable kids.
Yeah, they're listening. I guess they're listening.
And one of the things that's really special about this group. So we scored a bunch of goals in our scrimmage the other day. We scored 6 tonight. All 6 goals were scored by different players tonight.
Yeah.
I think one kid had 2 in the scrimmage the other day, and all the rest were by different players. So we're getting up and down the lineup. Guys are putting the puck in the net. And as a coach, that's awesome, man. You don't have to rely on one line to put the puck in the net. Everybody's doing it. We got to work on getting more assists. I like it when we have more assists and goals, and we didn't have that tonight.
Yeah.
But we got to, that's something to build on, and if we can get that part of the game down, man, we're going to be tough.
Yeah, it makes it easy to roll those lines when whoever you put out there is capable of doing the job for you.
Yeah, we have 3 solid lines on our team, and our 4th is really good too. To be honest, I've never had a 4th group that's as talented as this one is. So, just got to figure out how to get everybody ice time now.
Yep. Real fun to go put together the lineup card with a group like this.
Yeah.
Speaking of lineup cards, lineup card for the varsity game. The varsity team looks pretty solid too. What did you see out there, the varsity team so far?
Well, it took a moment here, and kind of a big turnover early in the game that put Tartan on the board. But after that, just saw some young kids with a lot of talent. That goal that Mason Rappel scored was quite a shot. Jackson Flanagan's flashing his speed out there a little bit. Chase Wiesinger's already got an assist, I think. Great young talent, and man, that's a fun first period. We keep that up, it's going to be a fun year.
Yeah, it's nice when you don't ever want to give up the first goal.
Yeah.
But we gave up the first goal, and it was like, no problem. We'll just put up 3 more. Yeah. And it's fun when you can go into a game and know that even if things don't go right, maybe something happens like that, you can bounce back easily.
Yeah, well, and then, Luke Linehan, is getting his not his first start at varsity, but, kind of the man right now.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets in there and makes a big save on a breakaway. And then late in that period, he made a big save on a deflection.
Yep.
So he's done his job there. The one that he gave up, I mean, I don't know if anyone could have saved that. That was a good shot. So, great period for the team, and look forward to watching the second.
You talked about those young players, but really, Drew Amundsen and Wyatt Hopeful played some incredible hockey in that period as well. Those 2 salty seniors out there.
Yeah. Right now I kind of feel like Drew Amundsen has the confidence in himself right now where he's like, climb on, boys, and let's go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take you for a ride, and we're all going to work together, but I'm going to do my part and put the puck in the net and make sure we're rocking and rolling with our first group.
Sounds very good.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, Tim. Is there anything that I didn't ask you that you wanted to talk about tonight?
I don't know. It's just, look at this crowd.
Yeah.
What a great crowd.
It's fun. It's Thanksgiving. There's people back. The kids that went to college the last few years, they're all back in town. So you walk around the lobby, you see a lot of faces that we've seen over the last few years here. But just people in town with their family, grandmas and grandpas and aunts and uncles coming out to watch their family members play too. But, a real fun night at the rink. The lobby's full. The crowd's packed. There's a bunch of students down here, too, and that's really what we want to see.
Yeah,
we start putting the puck in the net, start winning some games. Yeah. It's going to be a cool place to hang out.
It's a lot warmer in the Wildcat Center when we score goals and win, right?
For sure. So.
Hey, speaking of wins, I don't know if you saw the Fusion played this morning out in Baldwin. They beat Black River Falls 7-3. That Jane Volgren,
I heard she lit the lamp again.
Hat trick today.
Little hat trick there.
Sunby with 3 assists. Big win for that team, get their first win of the season. So good for them.
Awesome stuff from the Fusion. And, we know Kendall's going to be Kendall.
Yeah.
But when you can start getting, Jane Volgren going as a freshman, you can start seeing the Kivel girls get going.
The little middle kid scored today, too. So she got her first as a freshman. So
that's good to see. What we need to do is really spread that scoring out.
Absolutely.
Kind of do like we're seeing here, where you've got different players that can get it done. You're not dependent on one player, and that's how we're going to win some games if we can get that scoring spread out, just like your team.
Yeah.
6 goals, 6 different scorers.
Everybody you put on the ice can put it in the net, man. You're in good shape.
That's a good way to win games. Tim, thanks for bringing that up. I forgot about it. I was listening to it a little bit on the way up. We came back from Wisconsin Dells today, so
nice.
A little bit of a ride today in the vehicle, and it was fun to hear good things going there. I'm glad you brought that up. But thanks for coming up, Tim, and hope to see you more this season.
Absolutely.
I hope you're enjoying your time.
Yes.
You don't have to come up here and do this after all your games anymore. You can just come up and talk a little bit once in a while.
It's much more relaxing.
Yeah,
but you guys are doing a great job.
Awesome.
I heard the JV game looked really good on the camera and everything. So
well, we've got Chris John and Dan Jenkins right behind us here, and those guys. They make this whole thing happen.
Yep.
We just talk about it.
Awesome.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank you.
Coach Tim Lavold, JV head coach, and he's got himself a pretty nice team going this year, and I know he's excited about it. A lot of the folks around here are excited about that JV team. Let's hit a few more sponsors here. And again, the stuff that you're seeing this season with us having the camera set up at center ice and getting you these much better views. A lot of equipment here, and we've put a lot of money into software. And what you're seeing tonight is just kind of a taste of what you're going to be seeing throughout the season. We got more cool stuff coming, and it was thanks to a lot of people chipping in. We sent Jenny Lean out there, Jessica Brunkhorst, Susie Simon out there to sell some ads. And it was amazing, the response that we got from the community. People were just like, yep, we want to help you out. So Twin Cities Orthopedics, thanks to them for helping us put this broadcast on the air. Who else we got, Dan? Patax grocery store down in Prescott. They stepped up. Mr. Matt Link went down there and talked to those guys, and they wrote us a check to help out the broadcast. So thanks to Patax. And again, I talked about the JV game. If you're looking for some chicken wings, the best deal ever in chicken wings. We got Property Executives Realty, Sarah Jenkins. And Sarah, I went in to see her, and it was like, Sarah, can you help us out? Yep, here's a check. I mean, just these people just stepped up, and it made it so easy for us to help bring you guys the broadcast. If you're looking, you got some real estate needs, look up Sarah, sarahjenkins.com, 612-703-3944. And the guys at Juniors, same thing. We did that broadcast down there last week. A lot of fun. Jeff and the crew down at Juniors just rolled out the red carpet for us, and we had some technical stuff going on there, and they were like, yeah, we got the wires for that. They had everything. Great food, too. So if you've got some folks in town this weekend and you want to take them out for some nice dinners, head down to Juniors. Great stuff. Get the Bang Bang Shrimp. That's my favorite appetizer. Wings are great, too. Across the street, you got Bros. Bros, I think, is one of the best fish fries downtown. But the other thing about Bros, hey, guys down at Bros, we're saying hi to you. I think they're planning on having all of the Wildcat games on the screen down there. Hope everybody's going crazy down at Bros right now. It's 3-1 Wildcats. Lots to cheer about down there. Who we got next? A1 Archery, taking care of all your archery needs. Need a new bow, new crossbow, need some broadheads, arrows, whatever. some great deals going on right now at A1 Archery. Head up there, exit 4 in Hudson. River City Stitch takes care of all of your apparel needs. I think the apparel order is already done, but if you missed it and you want some Wildcat fan gear, just head down there. They got a really nice store down there, a little showroom. You can get what you need. How about insurance? Jill Morrow Agency. Jill's right down there off of 2nd Street as well, and she's the American Family Insurance agent in River Falls. You can go see Jill, and she can help you out with any of your insurance needs. Who else we got? Cerna House Chevrolet down in Prescott, Wisconsin. My truck's got a Cerna House Chevrolet sticker on the back of it. Good people down there at Cerna House. I bought a lot of cars from them in recent years. But go down and see them. They can help you out. Then G&A Painting. Grant and Angela Dockendorf need some new looks on the house. Call G&A Painting. They can help you out. 715-760-1857. Is that everybody? No, we got one more. Flashback film and video transfer. Jason Schrank, Cal's dad, walking around the rink right now. Hey, if you've got some old, family videos and you want to convert them into something you can watch on your computer, get a hold of Jason. He can turn those high 8 videos into some magic for you. You can watch on the big screen at home, whatever. He can digitize all that stuff from the old film. We all got those old films. We don't have the projector anymore. We don't have that video camera. He can, even at some weird kind of video camera stuff that you recorded, he can convert that. Some of us, I've got some videos on a CD. I had a camera that recorded right on a CD. He can convert that, make that into something you can actually watch. So Cats back on the ice here, getting ready to rock. Second period underway. River Falls leading it 3-1. Chase Wiesinger going to take the draw. Ben Johnson, Jake Lean, the D's. And we've got Wyatt Hopeful and Andrew Amundsen, the wingers. Mike, what do you think, man?
I think they're going to open it up this period.
He's like, we're going to go.
They're playing inspired hockey at the end of the first, and they just ran out of time. I think they're going to open it up here.
These guys are fired up. These kids looked excited for the season to start when I saw them last week. Jake Lean chasing his man down. Wiesinger steps up. Wiesinger skates in the neutral zone, tries to leave it for himself. Nice play there by Tartan's number 6. That's Kellen Maher, senior defenseman. Puck out to the point. Scooped up by Lean. Lean working through traffic. Still working through traffic. Kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson right back down to Jake. Nice cover up out there. Amundsen at the point. Amundsen sends it back down. Jake's back into his spot now. Jake Lean. Shot. Goes off the back of Wiesinger. Puck working. Out to Johnson. Now out in the neutral zone. Cats chip it back down. Shot on to Schrank. That'll be icing on Tartan. Cats with an ozone draw coming up. Schrank, Oosgaard, and Rock in there now. Cats will swap out the D's as well. Cal Oosgaard and Jackson Flanagan check in. Flanagan donning the 29 sweater. Not used to him with a number like that either. Nice shot from Schrank. Puck ends up deflecting wide. Flanagan fires. That puck goes straight up in the air, bounces back. Flanagan getting back to the D spot. And now Oosgaard working it. Oosgaard from behind the net and a big hit there by Jack Rock. And I think we got a cat going to the box here. Looks like it's going to be Oosgaard.
I think it's taking them both.
It looks like he is. A little dust up back there behind the net. Officials take them both, so we'll skate 5-on-5. Those guys will just take a little break. They'll come back in. It is looks like 15:33 on the clock, so next whistle after 13:33, those guys will check back in. Still skating 5-on-5 after the coincidental minor. Chase Rudolph comes in to center the line. His first varsity action. Played in the JV game. Getting an opportunity here at varsity now. Those guys all had to sit out the first period. Rudolph with the backhand shot towards net. They'll cover up. And they're going to push Chase out of there. A little dust up there in front of the net. Good to see.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Nothing like a nice, dirty goal. Cats will bring in Nolan Hopeful now. Schrank and Rock stay out there. Hopeful takes Rudolph's spot. The freshman, his brother Wyatt, the senior, out there. Nolan looking to center somebody up. Nice stick there by Tartan's number 25, Evan Reed. Shot from the point is going to be knocked down. That's Jake Lean. Now Jackson Flanagan sending the rocket in from the far side. McPherson and Lars Billy Breezy checks in. I don't know. Mom named him Lars. All the kids call him Billy. So I'll call him Lars Billy Breezy. Puck out in the neutral zone. McPherson's back. Tried to slide one past Linehan. Linehan got the pad on it. Tartan trying to set up shop. Get it out to the point. Nice knockdown by Rock. Rock on his horse. 3-on-2 coming back the other way. Works through traffic, but Tartan able to take the puck off his stick and clear out into the neutral zone. Here comes the Titans back the other way. Number 16, Ben Milan. Hopeful gets a body on him. Puck goes over to the far side boards. Breezy pushing a body against him. Hopeful. Out to Schrank. Schrank chips it down short of the red line, but puck stops short of the end line. Hunter Apple down there now in the corner. Brother Mason sliding into the play. Rappel still working. Rappel from the slot. Mason working some magic in front of the net. Hunter looking for Freeman. Nice job there, number 15, Ben Johnson, sent it over to the far corner.
Boy, those defensemen hold the zone nice. They don't start to back out.
McPherson swings it back down. Rappel out to Freeman. Freeman from the point got a low puck in, but it goes just wide. Shot from the near boards. And the Titans just going to send that the length of the ice. It'll be icing, but they just needed to get fresh 5 on the ice. Those guys are out there forever. They're tired.
Well, Wildcats are working it, man. Tape to tape passes, even in the O-zone. Defensemen holding the zone. There's no good defense against that.
Pretty hockey out there tonight for the Wildcats. Wiesinger taking the draw. He's got Amundsen and Hopeful with him. Ben Johnson, Jake Lean the D's. Lean's coming over from the far side. Tartan working it back down low, out to Lean. Lean sends it back into the corner. Wiesinger. Nice look, Wiesinger. Jake Lean comes up, puts a body on a man.
What a pinch.
Tartan able to clear. They send it deep, and they'll send some guys to the bench. Linehan leaves it for Johnson. Johnson bounced it off the boards for Hopeful. Now Wiesinger. Wiesinger centering over to Amundsen. Amundsen didn't quite get there. Amundsen sends it to the front of the net. And we got a whistle. I think they're going to get a goalie interference call. Maybe they just say that's off. Yeah, they're just going to say it's off.
Yeah, net came off.
Net came off, so we will reset here. Wiesinger, Hopeful, Amundsen. Out there with Usgaard and Flanagan. Usgaard, the D to the near side. Flanagan to the far side. Drew took a quick shot at that one. Flanagan unable to settle that puck down. All the way down to the length of the ice. Cal Usgaard fighting along the near boards. Hopeful. Sends it out to Amundsen. Oosgaard steps up in the neutral zone. Sends it in. He'll chase it deep. Puck goes out of play. D's been playing real aggressive here, Mike.
Yeah, even in the neutral zone, they're not scared to step up and go get it.
You can do that when you got the speed. They've really shown a lot of speed here, and when you're a D and you see your forwards flying around, it gives you a lot more confidence to step up and make plays like that.
You're absolutely right.
Oosgaard and Flanagan still out there on the blue line.
There's a chance.
Nice look there. Jack Rock backhands it. The puck goes up in the netting. We'll reset here.
I'd like to know the shots right now. It feels like we're peppering them.
It's a lot to a little, isn't it? We're working on some graphics. Maybe someday we'll actually have those shots on the screen. We've got some big-time guys working in the production here behind us. Dan Jenkins, the maestro, working the computer, and Chris John running the cameras for us tonight.
They got Oosgaard for something. I don't see what they call him for.
So Oosgaard will go to the box. Cats will go back on the PK here. 11:38 to go, second period. Cats leading at 3-1. No score so far in the second period. All the goals from the first period. Tartan with a 1-0 lead, and the Cats have put 3 unanswered on the board. Linehan making some dandy moves in the crease. Tartan trying to get something going here offensively, as the puck has been on the other end pretty much this entire period. Hunter Rappel out there on the kill. Anthony McPherson. Oh, and that puck just finds its way.
That caromed off 10 skates. Linehan didn't have a chance.
Bounced off a bunch of skates and kind of right behind the skate of Luke Linehan. And really, the angle he had it on, it was going to take a tough angle to get it in there. It does. So that will make it a 3-2 game here with 11:12 to go. Count the goal at 5:48. We'll get the call from John Serene here in just a second. Luke leaves that one for Jake Lean. Lean over to Johnson.
Oh, beat him.
I think it was Bertelson from Bucci. The goal, Bertelson from Bucci at 5:48. (3-2) game. River Falls had everything going for him here in the second period until that penalty gave the Titans some new life. Hunter Rappel in there stirring stuff up. Puck all the way back. Jake Lean lifts the stick, able to get the puck over to Rappel. Rappel able to clear it out on his own, but Tartan scoops it up in the neutral zone. Tries to set up offense again. Schrank. Ben Johnson, beg your pardon. Puck out front. Nice save, Luke Linehan. That was in a dangerous spot, and Luke Linehan got big. Able to knock that one down. Ben Johnson with it now. Johnson ahead to Freeman. Freeman skates it through traffic. Sends it down into the corner. Skating around, trying to pick it back up again on the other side. Tartan able to get it out in the neutral zone. Hopeful sends it down. Wiesinger picks it up on the near boards. Wiesinger takes a look around, didn't get the handle on the pass attempt there. Tartan able to clear it out. Flanagan with it now. Flanagan over to Cal Oosgaard. Oosgaard sends it up the boards. Tartan will control on their own end. Drew Amundsen pressuring Tartan, sends it all the way down. It's an icing. Cats will get the ozone draw here with 9:14 to go. Second period, River Falls leading it 3-2 on the strength of a Mason Rappel goal and 2 Andrew Amundsen goals.
Yeah, they got to stick to the plan. I mean, everything's working right for them. They're just not burying pucks right now, but don't change because it's a 3-2 game now.
Yep, keep on grinding. Nice little low shot towards net there by Cal Usgard. Puck, Flanagan steps
nice
up.
Pinch, that's unbelievable.
Tartan skates out of there with it. Drew Amundsen and Cal Usgard are back. Wiesinger trying to clear. Shot towards nets, deflected into the corner. Hopeful scoops it up. Hopeful takes a little shot there along the near boards. Wiesinger delivers one of his own. Hopeful takes another one in the neutral zone. Puck gets sent towards net, but scooped up by the D-man. Into the neutral zone. Nice block there by Usgard. Back to full strength. Oh! As good a look as you can get right there. Puck bounces out. Scooped up by River Falls. McPherson. Riley Usgard fires wide. Another step up again. Really aggressive defensive play. McPherson fires. Shoots that one off the goaltender. Cats getting to the net. Lars Breezy with an opportunity there. Nice job by Tartan giving up the body there, and that'll be an icing. Cats will get the ozone draw here. 7:34 to go. Second period, leading at 3-2. And haven't scored yet in the second period, but a lot of juicy opportunities.
Yeah, they're going to break them down. Keep playing this game. They're going to break them down.
Schrank on the ice here with Jack Rock. And it'll be Nolan Hopeful taking the draw. Hopeful trying to get the puck up front. Schrank and Rock up there. Knocked down there with the skate. But here comes Tartan back the other way. McPherson covering up.
Nice save.
Little tic-tac-toe, but Luke Linehan stayed with it, knocks it down, sends it away. Looking for the deflection opportunity there. That one goes over the net. McPherson battling him over here in the corner. Short side opportunity. Hopeful defending. Hopeful. Nolan Hopeful. Out to Jack Rock. Leaves it for Nolan. Nolan up the ice to to Cal Schrank. Schrank shoots. Covered up by the goaltender. Jack Rock goes flying after that one. Little dust up down there. Little dust up.
Hey, Luke Linehan just kept this a 3-2 game.
He
that
did.
was a huge save on that 2-on-1.
It's fun watching Luke get into a game because he's just fun to watch him play hockey. Mason Rappel down in the corner. Brother comes down to help out. Another one of those pinches. Shot from Ben Johnson. Freeman in the far corner. Mason Rappel is there. Puck goes off of his skate out in the neutral zone. Ben Johnson takes a look around. Johnson over to Usgard. Or over to Lean, sorry. Looking for Hunter Rappel. Rappel gets a stick on it to keep it from icing. Mason Rappel down in the corner. Puts a body into a man. Hunter with it now. Hunter sends it towards net. Puck goes along the far boards. Cats get a stick on it, send it deep. Tried to keep it in there, but it's going to go all the way down to the end. It'll be icing. Cats will get an ozone draw here. 5:39 to go, second period. River Falls up 3-2 in this opening game of the season against the Tartan Titans. Little Thanksgiving showcase. Last season we had all this snow this time of year. We get to play a game, I think it was December 1st. We hosted Eau Claire Memorial. Nice having. Oh, there's a nice look. Puck up front, and that was Weesey, I think.
Hey, just get it to the net, right?
Yep, get it to the net. That rebound came out, and it's a knock-it-home goal, and the Cats lead it 4-2, and the boys, they're fired up. I think these kids are tired of being thought of as a team that doesn't win games. They're like, we're going to win some games tonight. This season, we're going to put some goals on the board. We're going to have a fun year. We're going to entertain some folks. Yeah. It's 4-2 River Falls.
I like how they stuck to the recipe, too. Just keep pounding the net, pounding the net, pounding the net.
That's the freshman, Chase Wiesinger. First goal of the high school career. Coming right around the 11:30 mark here of the second period. Wiesinger sends it deep.
Going to the Wildcat. Number 4, Wyatt Hopeful. Hopeful assisted on the play by number 38, Chase Wiesinger. Number 2, Andrew Robinson. Highlight goal number 24 in the second period.
So it was Wyatt Hopeful knocking that home, not Chase Wiesinger, but Wiesinger gets the assist, his second assist of the night. And Andrew Amundsen picks up his third point of the night with the assist to Amundsen. I got to bring my binoculars. When they're scoring on the other end, man, it's just too hard to see the numbers. Hopeful, skating through traffic. Hayden Ekholm getting a chance. Sophomore. First varsity looks here. Number 23 in there defensively for River Falls. Out there with Jackson Flanagan. We got a whistle offsides. Neutral zone face-off coming up. Cats switch out 5. Leading at 4-2 here with 4:13 to go in the second period. Riley Usgard, Jimmy Rock, and Cal Schrank. These are Lars Breezy and Anthony McPherson. McPherson chips it out to Rock. Rock's another one. Mama named him Jack, but everybody calls him Jimmy. Real good football season for Jimmy Rock this year. Drew Amundsen out there as well. He got the all-conference nod this season in football.
Tough way to end it, Menominee.
Yeah. Menominee, a good football team. Obviously, New Richmond took care of them, but Menominee could move the football.
Yep.
It's going to go all the way down the end. Luke lets it go, and it's icing. And number 8 down here making a case. Jace Bucci says, I touched it.
He's sent into the box.
Luke Linehan stirring him up down here, too. Unsportsmanlike conduct. And, I think these guys in stripes have been listening to these guys all night long and just kind of tired of hearing it.
Shut her down here in the second period.
Yep. They'll take a lot, and like I was telling somebody earlier today, I said, you can say a lot to a ref, but when you start moving your hands around and you start saying a lot, then you're going to the box.
Too much animation.
Yeah. You keep your hands down, they'll take a lot, but start moving your hands around. Cats on the power play here. Wiesinger out there with Mason Rappel, Wyatt Hopeful, Jackson Flanagan, and Andrew Amundsen. Looking to add to a 4-2 lead. I think the officials just went over the Wildcat bench. Just said, just so you know, we put those guys in the box for arguing, so you might want to let some things go tonight. Maybe not raise your voice if you don't agree with something. Just take that as your warning. Wiesinger to take the draw here. 3:08 to go, second period. Cats on the power play, leading it 4-2. Puck out to Hopeful. Hopeful swings it over Flanagan. Back to Hopeful. Hopeful looking to go down low to Rappel. Back out to Wiesinger. Wiesinger surveying. Sends it back down to Rappel. Rappel and Wiesinger played on that state championship team in Bantams. Wiesinger sends the low puck towards net, looking for his first goal of the night. We thought he had it earlier. Flanagan with it. Amundsen. Amundsen fires. And a nice save there by the Tartan goaltender, Ben Bangura. Cats working the puck there. Nice to see. We were talking about those tape-to-tape passes. A lot of them there in that possession.
Yeah, they've been sharp tonight. They really have. Even the long cross-ice stuff was just right tape-to-tape.
Amundsen looking for Flanagan. Nice job there by Tartan stepping into the passing lane. Over to Wiesinger. Wiesinger fires it back cross-ice. Over to Hopeful. Hopeful brings it in. Takes a look around. Leaves it for Amundsen. Amundsen chips it back out to Hopeful. Hopeful back out to the point. Flanagan. Cats trying to find what they want here. Flanagan scoots towards net. Puck loose. And Tartan will send it the length. 2:08 to go here, second period. 57 seconds left in the penalty. Tartan sends it all the way down in the corner. Flanagan takes a look around, scoops it up behind his own net. Skates it down Broadway, sends it out to Hopeful. Hopeful through the neutral zone. Chips it down low. Over to Hopeful, behind the net. No, that's Amundsen now. Hopeful's got it. Hopeful, over to Wiesinger. Wiesinger fires, low shot there. Puck comes back out to him. Along the near boards, he'll skate it behind the net. Gets it to the point. Hopeful. Leaves it for Flanagan. Flanagan makes a nice move, shoots, and a glove save by the goaltender.
Still good movement.
Good movement. Cats working that puck into the soft spots, trying to get a nice shot there. Most of the shots have been nice and low, too, looking for those rebound opportunities. Hunter Rappel out there now, line with Brother Mason. Ben Johnson. Johnson with it. Sends it down. They'll get him for offsides.
Close.
8 seconds left in the penalty. 1:16 left in the second period. Cats trying to add to a 4-2 lead. Hunter Rappel to take the draw. Puck out to Ben Johnson. Ben over to Lean. Lean sends it deep. Tartan back to full strength. 1 minute left in the period. Hunter lost the footing for a second, gets it back, fires on net. Goaltender able to get the save. Luke Linehan skates over, just gives the student section a little nod. Make sure they're paying attention still. Get them off their phones for a second. Jake Lean steps up. Here comes Tartan back the other way. Luke Linehan gets a glove on it, knocks it down. Jack Rock with Schrank. Leaves it for Schrank in the neutral zone. Schrank skates it in. Out to Ben Johnson. Johnson fires. Goaltender knocks it down. Back over to Schrank. Schrank trying to get it out to Ben. Tartan able to get a stick on it. Chips it out in the neutral zone. Ben hit that Wildcat center board there. Puck died. Tartan out to the point. Winds up. Fires. Now Lean with it. Lean chips it off the boards. And that'll do it. So a little bit of an opportunity there for Tartan. Cats able to survive that little bit of pressure there at the end. But what did you see there in the second period, Mike?
All River Falls. It really was. They had, Tartan scored the one goal, power play goal, I believe.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was all River Falls.
Yeah, that power play gave them some life. But, yeah, for the most part, puck down on the other end and just some really nice passing, really, really nice possession, just some good looks for the Cats. I think just keep doing what you're doing. They only got one there in that period, but lead still a 2-goal lead, still just rocking and rolling, still doing what we're doing, and some nice looking hockey. Just some pretty hockey for the Cats tonight.
Don't change the recipe. You know, you get up by a couple goals, and now you want to make that one extra move, that one extra pass. You know, stick to what got you here.
Yep.
Get the puck to the point, go to the net, and bang home ugly rebounds, man. That's smash mouth hockey.
All right, we're going to take a little look at a sponsor. Dan, what do you got there on the sponsorship? We got Sarah Jenkins from Property Executives. If you're looking to buy, looking to sell, or just kind of thinking about it, want to know maybe what your home's worth, what you can do, give Sarah a call. You can call her at 612-703-3944, or you can just look her up online. It's sarahjenkins.com. If you want to get that market report from Sarah, you can go to her Facebook page. She does a weekly market report, kind of lets you know what's going on out there in the world of real estate in the River Falls area. But hey, we got a guest with us now. It's Mr. Matt Link. Matt Link, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Watching some fun hockey tonight.
Matt Link, you are like you're kind of a rink rat. You're a fixture here. we see you all the time. You're here all the time during the youth season. Now the boys playing a little high school hockey. What do you think about that?
I don't know. It's a little bit faster. Exciting. First year of JV for Logan, and I don't feel like we ever leave sometimes, but now with high school, it's a little bit easier. The morning practice is a little bit tough, but he's doing a great job with it. We haven't had to fight him too much this year, so off to a good start with a big win this afternoon.
Yeah. So. First game, first win.
Yep.
But yeah, that Tim Lavold 6 a.m. practice, be here at 5, doors open at 5:30. That's a rough one.
It is, and coming over from Prescott, it adds a little bit of time. But with the hopefuls, we kind of split that up a little bit, so it's been working out so far.
Very, very good. Let's talk about what we brought you up here, though. Tomorrow night, Cats taking on Northern Edge. And we're going to do a little fundraiser tomorrow night. Tell me about that.
We are. So we're doing Friends of Foster Care. We're going to try and earn some money to give back to the community for kids that are in foster care and don't necessarily get to do all the extra things that our kids are lucky enough to do. So the money that we're going to try and raise is going to go towards the extracurricular stuff. We kind of made a point of that. So our goal is to raise as much money as we can for kids that do band, kids that are athletes, student athletes that want to, maybe take a run at hockey, take a run at, baseball, football, soccer, you name it. All of them except for basketball, I think. But no, I'm just teasing. I'm teasing. Well, no, but if kids that are a little bit less fortunate and are in the foster care system, just try and earn some money for them to do some of the things that, just like everybody else. So go ahead.
Yeah, how are we doing? What are we doing for fundraisers tomorrow night?
So tomorrow we're going to open up a 50-50 raffle at the beginning of the JV game. And then we're going to run that through the entire JV game, and then varsity game during the second intermission, we're going to draw the 50-50 raffle. We did have some wristbands made, so you can support, they say Friends of Foster Care, as well as Go Wildcats on them. We're going to be selling those for $3 a piece. So those will be available at both games. And then we're going to do a little chuck-a-puck. So we're going to do one during the second intermission, or the only intermission, I guess, of the JV game. And then we're going to do a chuck-a-puck during the first intermission of the varsity game as well. So just a few ways to try and, get the people involved, engaged, and have a little bit of fun.
Yeah, we don't get to do the chuck-a-puck during the conference games due to WIA rules. So it's fun to break that out. Everybody likes a little chuck-a-puck.
Yep. I've never been to a rink where that doesn't get people's pocketbooks out, you know. So we dusted off the old board downstairs, and it should be all cleaned up and ready to go for tomorrow.
And this isn't something that you've done on your own. You got a kind of a team that's been doing this. Tell me about who's been helping you.
So Chris John who is doing some camera work up here with you guys. Kevin Hare is the leader of the pack, I guess. And then Michelle Utes, it's near and dear to her heart because that's what she actually does for work. So she jumped on board and has helped out. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention my lovely assistant Rachel Link, who helped us.
I think you're her assistant. I mean, you got to get that
yeah,
right.
Well, hey, tomato, tomato.
We know who wears the shoes.
I let her think that. But no, she helped us acquire the wristbands and went online and did some research and was able to get those ordered up. So there's always people behind the scenes as well. But we have a great booster club group, and this is kind of our first one of the year, so we're hoping to start us off with a bang.
Very good. So it's the Friends of Pierce County Friends of Foster Care that we're raising money for tomorrow. The Northern Edge game, again, JV at 5 o'clock, varsity at 7 o'clock. If you're in town, please come here. Watch the game, support the kids.
Yep.
But grandmas and grandpas, you can watch it on YouTube, or anyone who's out of town that wants to watch the game, we're going to bring it to you here live on YouTube. But if we can get people here at the Wildcat Center, all the better. It's a fun crowd here tonight. I have a lot of people come in, and it's a lively crowd too.
It is, and we were kind of talking about that down with the parents down there, and I don't know if this is going to be the new normal for varsity games, but if it is,
it's awesome.
It's super fun. Good to see a lot of the students out here too, supporting their friends and classmates, and it's been a good game, and hopefully if we can continue to beat them up on the scoreboard a little bit, then we get these kids to keep coming back, and have a good time. So it's been fun.
Very good, Matt Link. Appreciate coming up here and appreciate everything you and your team's done here to help out Friends of Foster Kids of Pierce County. It's a big thing, and it's a good thing.
Yeah, thanks for letting us come up and talk about it.
Yeah, thanks so much. That's Matt Link. Matt,
thank you.
Pull that off there. We're going to take a quick break. I've been talking up here for way too long. I need to get a drink. We're just going to take a quick break, pull the mics down here for just a few minutes, and we'll be back with the third period in just a moment. Third period about to get underway here at the Wildcat Center. Cats leading it 4-2 off the strength of a Mason Rappel goal, 2 Drew Amundsen goals, and a Wyatt Hopeful goal. But things going pretty well here, other than that little kind of goal that trickled past Linehan on the power play. Things going pretty well here for the Cats. Basically, from the moment that about 2 minutes into the first period on, it's been all Wildcats.
It has. Now let's see if they can step on throats.
Yeah, this is the time. It's time to step up here. And when we talked to Coach Rick Hansen, the JV game, he's like, we want to roll lines. We want to roll deep pairings. We want to throw as many skaters as we can at them. So when we get to the third period, they're wore out, and we can impose our will on them. So let's see what happens here, see if that plays out. But they certainly have been up and down the lineup there throughout both the forward lines and the deep pairings tonight. So they have been able to stick to the game plan tonight. It's a lot easier to stick to the game plan when you're up by 2.
Right. Well, and we haven't seen a weak link.
Yeah.
All 3 lines look strong.
Yep. Wiesinger to take the draw. Amundsen and Hopeful with him. Puck back to Jake Lean. Lean leaves it for Ben Johnson. And Tartan will play it at the end line. Trying to clear the zone. Wiesinger with it. Wiesinger, a little wet ice right now. The Zam comes off, so that ice gets a little sticky with some water on it there. Oh, nice look there. Looking for Amundsen out front. But again, puck a little bit sticky on this ice. It'll take just a couple more minutes to set up. Hopeful. Down around the corner. Ben Johnson steps up. We talked about that a little bit. Amundsen filling in behind him. Hopeful swinging in from the dot. Nice look there. Wiesinger for Hopeful. Jake Lean fires. Puck loose. Wiesinger with it. Wiesinger over to Hopeful. Hopeful chips it out at the point. Ben Johnson. Johnson down towards net.
There it is.
Score! That's Andrew Amundsen for the hat trick. Amundsen with traffic up front, very patient, waited till that goalie made his move and slipped it right behind him on the backhander.
Yeah. Just in the right place at the right time again.
And again, that's what goal scorers do. They know where to go. They know the spots. They pick the spots when they need to pick them. And just patient with the puck. Waited for that goalie to make his move and then just put it right in behind him. It is 5-2 River Falls. Goal scored there less than a minute into the game.
Yeah, this is 5-on-5 hockey. It looked like they were on the power play there.
And this time it's Hopeful with a good look. But Andrew Amundsen with the hat trick, first game of the season. Schrank.
Oh, chance.
Assist to the captain, Ben Johnson. Hopeful from Johnson at 57 seconds. I was looking down, Mike. What do we got for the whistle there?
I actually don't know.
Well, either way, Cat's going to have an ozone draw here. Oosgaard. We get a timeout. Tartan, I believe. So Tartan will take a quick timeout here. Let's take a look. What do you got for sponsors over there, Dan Jenkins? The maestro running the computer for us tonight. Burroughs Sports Bar and Grill. Hope you guys are watching down there. I heard Burroughs is planning on having all the games down there. So if you're looking for a warm place, maybe you can't handle the cold of the Wildcat Center. First of all, I'd say just put on a jacket, maybe get a blanket, come on down. But if you want to have a nice, delicious cheeseburger, or maybe on a Friday night, check out the fish fry while you're watching the Wildcat game. Burroughs is going to have the game on the big screen there at the bar. Stop in and see them, and great food down at Burroughs, and thanks for them stepping up. We're going to do a couple of kind of like pre-game tailgater type parties down at Burroughs this season as well. So going and have a frosty cold one before coming over to watch the Wildcat game. Burroughs is your place. All right. Cats coming back on the ice here. We're still skating 5-on-5. Ozone draw coming up. Tartan took the timeout. I think coach is like, we got to get going, boys. Oosgaard battling for the draw. Nice job coming in behind there, Cal Schrank. Winning faceoffs is a team game, not just the center. Jack Rock sliding in there, sending it deep. Cal Schrank chasing this one down. Cal pressuring. And I think they're going to get Cal probably for a hold. So Schrank's going to go to the box here. Kind of played with him there, and when the guy went down, kind of laid down on top of him. And yeah, they called him for a hold. Schrank will go in for 2 minutes here. 14:44 mark. Cats up 5-2, but they'll go on the PK. Looks like Lars Breezy and McPherson will come in as D's, and the Rappel brothers, Mason and Hunter, will be your forwards. Hunter will take the draw. Number 8, Mason, number 14, the winger. Mason bodying up his man. Shot on Luke Linehan.
Oh, there we
and
go.
Linehan able to block it away. And one thing I'll tell you about Hunter Rappel, if you mess with his goalie, you're going to get a whole face full of or Mason Rappel.
Yeah, that's okay, though.
He doesn't back down from anybody or anything. They're going to send him to the box.
Take them both.
They'll take them both. So both guys will take a little break. And again, coincidental minor, so we'll still skate 5-on-4. Number 8 for Tartan. I think he's had a few trips. That's Jace Butchie. So those guys will cool off a little bit in the penalty box. Cats will bring Jack Rock in. Rock's another good penalty killer. Cats, I really liked their penalty kill they had last year. Eli Condon, he was fun to watch, you know. Kid that just hustled everywhere he went. Jack Rock was out there with him, and those guys made for a great PK tandem. Tartan. Cats able to get him to clear out. Hunter Rappel chasing it down
on the penalty kill. They don't just sit back.
Tartan trying to get the puck into the zone here in the power play. They finally do, but it's scooped up by McPherson. McPherson's going to swing it around all the way down the length of the ice. Called icing, but it's penalty kill.
Take that to center ice.
Yeah, it's first game for a lot of folks tonight.
Yeah, rush too, right?
And he knew it. You know, he looked up and went, oh, no.
Rolling his eyes.
Yeah, he knew it. Everybody can kind of laugh it off in a 5-2 game. 1-goal game, maybe you see a few shouts from the crowd, but he knew it. Weisinger in there now on the penalty kill, along with Charlie Freeman. Weisinger, with the speed that he has, is another just fantastic penalty killer. That Bantam team, it was Weisinger and Rudolph in there in the PK, and they were about as dangerous as a power play. You put those two in there together in the PK. Freeman chasing this one down. Puck down behind the net. Oops. Lean loses the handle on it. We got a whistle. 22 seconds left in the penalty. Not sure what the whistle was there, Mike. Do you?
I think they were offsides.
Okay. Didn't catch that. Nice job stepping in there, just getting that out of the trouble area. Tartan, one last chance to set up this power play here. Clock ticking down on the penalty. DDD pass down, they'll send it down. Nice stick there, but left. Luke Linehan in a bad spot there. Puck goes off the pipe. Frank comes in out of the box, fires, tough angle shot. Puck goes behind the net. Rappel steps up. Freeman shoots. Weisinger shoots. And the goaltender able to get a save. Cats back to full strength here with 12:35, and Rappel will come out of the box as well. Coach going to send him, I guess he'll sit down on the bench for a little bit here. Usgard, Schrank, and Rock, the forwards. Flanagan and Cal Usgard, the D's. Rock chasing down the play. Rock with it, gets to the slot, shoots. Puck goes high. It might have caught Riley Usgard in the headgear. Ducks out of there. Now Riley with it. Riley trying to find some space. Cats go D-to-D over to Flanagan. Flanagan lines up, fires, shoots it off the side of a Tartan player's legs. That didn't feel good.
Going to feel that in the morning.
Yeah, that's going to leave a black and blue mark. Jack Rock with it, out to Flanagan. Flanagan just chips it down. Usgard down in the corner. Tartan swings it around. Cal Usgard can't catch up to it. It's going to go all the way down the length of the ice. Should be icing, and it will be. Cats will get the ozone draw here. 11:34 to go. Third period, Cats leading 5-2. Drew Amundsen with 3 goals. Wyatt Hopeful with 1. And Mason Rappel, his first high school game or high school goal of his career tonight as well. Hunter Rappel to take the draw. He's out there with Mason Rappel and Charlie Freeman. Lars Breezy and Anthony McPherson, the D's. Out to McPherson. McPherson, nice low shot, almost found the net. Now Rappel with it. Rappel out to Breezy. Breezy fires. That one gets deflected, doesn't make it to the net, all the way down to the corner down there. Mason Rappel pressuring. Scooped up by Hunter Rappel. Hunter Rappel trying to get it into the slot on the backhand. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Lars Breezy loses the handle. Tartan with an opportunity here. Number 16, that's Ben Milan, gets taken off the puck. Now now Mason Rappel trying to send it out. Rappel chips it out into the neutral zone. Tartan sends it back in. And now that puck's going to bounce up in the air into the crowd. Somebody gets a souvenir. They'll send it back out on the ice. There you go. Oh! They tried. A for effort, F for execution. I think that was Hayden Eckholm's sister that went and picked it up, and she's not throwing it back.
She ain't giving that back.
She's keeping it. She's like, I'm at a base. She's like being at a baseball game. Well, somebody just stepped in and said, you got to throw that back out there. No, she's keeping it.
It'll be in brother's puck bag by the end of the night.
All right. Cats down in their own end here. Leading at 5-2. Hunter Rappel, Mason Rappel. Puck bouncing around. Flanagan trying to clear it out of there. He gets pinned up against the boards. Oh, big hit coming around. Number 14, Mason Rappel, putting a lick on a guy. Nice dancing right to the net, but can't finish. All Swedish, no finish there for number 2, Wiley Rutherford. Puck safely into the far corner. Tartan will set up shop, get it back out to the point. Mason Rappel gets a stick in there, and that puck goes up and out of bounds. We'll reset here. 10-12 to go, third period. River Falls leading at 5-2.
See Ben Johnson just go down to try to block that shot. That's a lost art, man.
Yep. But that's a guy that wants it.
Yep.
Ben's a senior. He's been through some tough times, and I think he sees a little light at the end of the tunnel. He's running towards it, baby.
Yep.
Chase Wiesinger's fired up. I don't know what him and Jackson Flanagan are singing to each other, but they're singing some kind of song to each other. Puck bounces out into the neutral zone to Wyatt Hopeful. Hopeful over to Amundsen. Amundsen looking for Wiesinger.
Take him. Just in case you don't know the way.
Comes in and takes Wyatt Hopeful out, and Hopeful just points to the penalty box.
Yep. Right over there, sir.
Galen Maher. Really, his own guy took out the goaltender. It was not a Wildcat that took out the goaltender. Right. And honestly, I think that should have been a goal because The puck hit the guy, and then his own guy knocked him into the net.
I was thinking that right away, too. He did blow the whistle before he was in the net, but
Maher took exception to his goaltender go down, puts a lick on Wyatt Hopeful, and Hopeful, instead of retaliating, just stands up and points towards the penalty box. You can do that when you're up 5-2. Cats will go on the power play here. Hunter Rappel out there with Calvin Schrank, Jack Rock, Ben Johnson, and Jake Lean.
Oh, they took them both.
Now they put it Hopeful into the box, and Coach Cam Wilkin having a little discussion down there with the guys in stripes.
So that's got to be for the point, right?
Boy, if you call a penalty on a kid for that, you're getting pretty sensitive.
I just don't know what else they would have called him for.
Yeah. So they're going to call off the power play unit. This will just be Usgard, Rock, and Schrank. Ben Johnson and Jake Lean at ease. Usgard to take the draw. Puck comes back to the Tartan defenseman. They try to clear it out. They snuck a guy out in the neutral zone. And number 16 back there, Ben Milan, trying to get some offense going. Yeah, they got Wyatt Hope for the unsportsmanlike for the point to the penalty box.
Just trying to give the guy directions.
Making sure he knew where it was. Beautiful save there by Linehan. That puck went through a bunch of traffic, hit guys all around him, and he tracked it right down, got it in the glove, shuts down that opportunity.
Yeah, he was outside his crease by 2 feet there. It's a solid goaltender.
Cats will bring Lean and Johnson back in here defensively. Actually, looks like Usgard and Lean. Oh, sorry, it's Usgard and Flanagan. Cats able to chip that one out.
They waved that off.
Wave the icing off. Loose puck out front. Jack Rock almost had a beautiful opportunity. We got a whistle, and somebody else is going to go to the box here. Cal Usgard got tied up down here with Tate Bertelson, and I think they're just going to take them both.
Yep.
This is one of those games at this point where the score is where it is. I think the officials just don't want this thing to get crazy. Guys want to start getting stirred up. We're just going to start sending guys to the box and letting them cool off a little bit. Don't need anybody getting hurt.
Right.
Sometimes you get, 16, 17, 18-year-old hormones running around out here, and you're not real happy because you're losing 5-2, and start doing some things, and other guys start doing things back to you, and it gets out of hand, and the official's just trying to keep this thing under control.
Yep.
Puck caught up in the net, and they'll blow the whistle. Freeman down here battling with a couple of Titans. Declan Estern and Colton Tesser down here, 42 and 45. Rappel, and Freeman. Hunter Rappel to take the draw. Charlie Freeman steps in, kicks it out. Hunter with it, over to Flanagan. Little toe drag and fires. Little TDR there for you. Looking for Rappel. Finds him. Rappel takes a look around. Tips it around the boards, back out to Usgard. Usgard sends it back down. Hunter Rappel with it. Rappel behind the net. Rappel's got Flanagan set up. Skates it to the middle. Still looking. Kicks it back into the corner.
Oh.
Mason Rappel steps in. We got a trip. Stripping call. They're going to get Declan Astrid, and the Cats will go back on the power play here with 8:11 to go third period, leading at 5-2, and this is a spot where you'd like to see him just bury him.
Yeah, quickly too.
Cats will go with Hunter Apple, Jack Rock, Schrank, Ben Johnson, and Jake Lean. Out to Lean. Lean got some time, sends it back over to Ben Johnson. Johnson out to Rappel. Rappel, Lean with a one-timer, didn't get all of it. Nice step up there. Ben Johnson. Jack Rock. Rock fires, puck loose out front. And Tartan able to get a stick on it, and they send it to the length of the ice. Lenahan back there. Hunter Rappel with it. Rappel skates it into the neutral zone. One hands it, still looking for somebody to pass to. Looking for Jack Rock, who was standing out between the circles. Tartan sends it back. Johnson with it. Leaves it for Hunter Rappel. Rappel ahead. Up to Lean. Lean tries to fire. Lean behind the net. Lean bounces it out to Johnson. Johnson back to Jake. Jake leaves it for Hunter Rappel. Hunter Rappel fires, gets to the net. Arm goes up. Somebody's going to the box. And it's going to be on Tartan. Another penalty. Cats will get a 5-on-3. You can see the wheels starting to fall off here.
Yeah.
The Cats will bring in the big dogs here. Drew Amundsen with 3 goals already. Wyatt Hopeful with another one. Wiesinger coming in as well.
Yeah, Wildcats, they can end it right here.
Breezy and Flanagan also in there. Wiesinger to take the draw. Wiesinger kicks it back for Wyatt Hopeful. Hopeful slings it over to Wiesinger. Wiesinger over to Amundsen. Amundsen with the one-timer attempt. Net comes off, and they'll blow the whistle.
Amundsen wants that one back.
Yeah, didn't get all of it.
Just missed it.
Bangura came back, kicked the net off, and we'll reset from the far dot here. Cats still with the 5-on-3 here for 35 seconds. Amundsen over to Hopeful. Hopeful cross ice to Wiesinger. Wiesinger lining up, back over to Hopeful. Hopeful bang bang play to Flanagan. Flanagan fires it over the net. Back to Flanagan. Flanagan. Amundsen back to Flanagan. Flanagan fires. Flanagan back to Amundsen. Amundsen to Hopeful. Hopeful cross ice to Wiesinger. Wiesinger fires that one across the crease. Flanagan back to it, keeps it in. Over to Hopeful. Over to Wiesinger. Wiesinger looking for, he had Breezy up front. Looking for Lars up front. Amundsen with it now. Nope. Breezy just gets taken off the skates. Hopeful with it now. Tartan, 4 skaters on now. 52 seconds left in this power play here for the Cats. Wiesinger over to Flanagan. Flanagan chips it down to Hopeful. Hopeful to Drew. Drew had Flanagan skating down through the crease. Wiesinger over to Hopeful. Amundsen tried to deke past the guy. Tartan able to clear. They get a change. Cats bring the puck up through the neutral zone. Flanagan tried to skate it past the blue line.
What a back check.
There you go, right there. You've been talking about it all game long. Those D's, they can gamble a little bit when they know the forwards are going to come back and bail them out.
They can fly. I don't think that's a good penalty either.
Just called a bunch of them on the blue guys. You got to call on the other guys too, right?
I get it, but that's just a great hockey play right there.
Yep. The Cats will go on the PK. Wiesinger's heading for penalty box. 5:06 left here, third period. Cats lead at 5-2. Tartan had just come back to full strength there. They only have 4 skaters on the ice.
Yeah, they're down to 6 seconds here.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't see that penalty down there. I guess they did not come back to full strength. Now he's out of the box. Shoot on net. Luke Linehan able to gobble that one up. Under 5 minutes to play now. River Falls leading it by 3. Oh, Luke never saw that puck.
That was a stick.
That was a stick. Puck. Holy cow. Yeah. He did see the puck. He just didn't see that stick. Bucci goes back into the penalty box.
I wonder what they called him for.
I don't know, but maybe he kept skating around with a broken stick.
You're exactly right. He carried it all the way back to the box.
Yep. Kids, if you're on the ice and your stick breaks, you just got to put it on the ice. If you skate with that broken stick, it's considered a weapon. They raise the hand and give you the 2. And that's something that usually you learn fairly early on. You almost never see that penalty in a high school game.
No.
I don't know if I've ever seen it.
I've never seen it.
Yeah. I've seen it happen a few times in youth, but I've never seen it in high school. I can't believe that happened. Well, yeah, and the draw broke the stick off and then skated around with it, and they got him.
So if I'm reading this right, that's his 4th penalty. He's gone, correct?
Yep. And they're putting another guy in the box right now. Bucci, the junior, actively in and out of the penalty box tonight. Now he'll get to head back to the locker room here with 4:40 to go. So we got 4-on-4 here for the next 1:38. The Cats will get a short power play. Scorer needs to have a word with the guys in stripes. Looks like Coach Tim Lavold up there enjoying the heat in the box too. You know, he's used to sitting up there. He's been the guy running these broadcasts for several years here, and he came up to me at the end of the season and said, "It's all yours, buddy. I'm retiring." And he's enjoying his retirement up there in the heat. Jackson Rock taking the draw for the Cats. Jake Lean sends that puck deep. Swings around to the captain, Ben Johnson. Leaves it for Jack Rock. Rock tried to get a shot off. Nice stick-on-stick play there by the Titans. Rock with Ben Johnson at the point. Sends it out to Ben. Ben tried to fire that one deep. Puck goes off.
No chance.
But Jake Lean and Ben Johnson coming back into that play and just taking away that opportunity. Speed kills.
It does.
Lean sends it deep. Rock with it. Puck back out in the neutral zone. Ben Johnson taking his time. Mason Rappel onto the ice. Rappel gets a stick on it, sends it into the corner. Working that big body around his man. Rappel. Down to Rock. Rappel. Still working through traffic. He doesn't mind a little pushing and shoving. Ain't nothing wrong, a little bump and grind as far as Mason Rappel's concerned. Jack Rock with it now. And I think Tartan's got another guy going to the box.
I think they're going to get him on a hold on Rappel behind the net.
And that kid's just strong on his skates, man. They were just leaning on him, trying to get him off the puck, and he just uses his body, sticks that butt out there, creates a little space for himself. 3:16 to go. Cats with a 4-on-3 opportunity here, and then they'll have a 5-on-3 momentarily. 3:15 to go. Wyatt Hopeful's going to take the draw. Amundsen out there with Breezy and Anthony McPherson. Get the puck deep. There's Flanagan. Flanagan to Hopeful. Swings it over to Wiesinger, just came out of the box. Flanagan back to Wiesinger. Wiesinger over to Hopeful. Hopeful shoots. Nice block. Then Flanagan sends it down. Flanagan gets over to keep it in. Flanagan dancing through traffic. Hopeful steps up, loose puck. Hopeful tries to wrap around, and boy, that's real close to a penalty too. The goalie can lay on the puck. Nobody else can. Wiesinger out there with Hopeful, Amundsen, Breezy, and Flanagan. Cats 4-on-3 power, or 5-on-4 power play right now. Amundsen sends that one towards the net. Hopeful swings it around. Wiesinger's right there. Wiesinger tried to leave it for Breezy. Tartan's going to pick it up. 2:23 left to play here. Cats up 5-2. Tartan clears it out, and Amundsen moves his guy out of the way. Puck up the ice to Hopeful. Hopeful goes cross ice looking for Wiesinger. Tartan steps into the passing lane. They'll send it out to Hopeful. Hopeful taking off his skates looking for a call. Doesn't get one. Wiesinger surveys the defense. Just slings one down towards the net. Hopeful out to Flanagan. Flanagan steps up, cross ice. Wiesinger shoots. I think Flanagan wants to get Wiesinger a goal. The freshman Chase Wiesinger and Jackson Flanagan both playing in their first high school game, and Tartan skating around right now trying to get a penalty. They got one. Well, they called it on Lars Breezy.
Yeah, I don't. Okay.
I didn't see that one.
No, they were both kind of working in front of the net.
Were they? I was watching puck and.
No, they had a good scrap going. I was kind of watching and thinking, hey, that's a good scrap.
About 17 seconds left on the Tartan penalty, then they'll be on the power play. 1:30 left in the game. Loses the handle. Puck comes back out to the point. They fire one towards Linehan. Tartan at full strength on the power play now. Cat's able to send that one deep. Nolan Hopeful out there. Jake Lean, Chase Rudolph out there as well. A couple of guys playing in their first varsity games. First high school. Well, they both played in the JV game, but it's the first varsity game. Coach Cam Wilkin give him a little opportunity here on the PK. Send it deep. Hey, if you're on the PK, you never go wrong with sending it deep. That'll be icing on Tartan. So the Cats will get a ozone draw here on the PK. 35 seconds left in the game. Jack Rock will come out here with Max Hilminiak. The freshman Max Hilminiak. He put the puck in the net in the JV game. That's the other nice thing about having a comfortable league. Get some guys their first varsity opportunities.
Yeah.
Woo. Smoker from the point goes over the net. 15 seconds left to play here. Tartan trying to make something happen. Hilmaniak gets a stick on it, but he gets welcome to the game. Tartan looking for some open looks here from behind the net. Swing it over to the guy in the far corner, and that'll do it. So River Falls, the Wildcats open the 23-24 season with a win. I was talking to Cam Wilkin, like, be pretty cool to have a winning record. It's been a while.
They look sharp.
They look very, very sharp, and it looks like there's going to be a lot of wins on the horizon for this team if they keep playing the way they played tonight. You see Chase Wiesinger out there with a little dance. And a lot of swagger in this game tonight, and a lot of you talked about it, just tape-to-tape passes, very, very pretty hockey. The boys look real good.
Yep. The speed and the aggressive defenseman, it's a good recipe.
Good recipe when you've got those guys that allow those Ds to be aggressive like that. It helps a ton. But the Cats, very, very impressive tonight. You talked about it before, just back checking, and then offensively on the forecheck, just moving the puck, and so many passes just across the ice right on a guy's stick. And it's just, you play hockey like that, you're going to win some games.
Yeah, yep, you are. So this was a 5-2 game.
5-2 game.
It wasn't that close.
No, it was not. Puck on the ice tilted for most of the game. Puck in the O-zone for most of it for the Wildcats. And just fun hockey. And, you know, this crowd and these fans, they've been waiting for this for years. And with these kids coming up and the kids that are returning, what we're seeing here is something that we had hoped to see. And it's just nice to see the things that we kind of thought were going to happen come to fruition. It's a great day to be a Wildcat.
Yeah. Hey, and the talent at the JV level, this program is in good hands for a while.
A lot of good stuff happening, guys. Tomorrow night, we'll be right back here at the Wildcat Center. Cats taking on Northern Edge. They're from up in the St. Francis area in Minnesota. So they'll get another look at another Minnesota team. And hopefully you can come out of there with another victory and start this season 2-0. We'll be right back tomorrow night. JV game at 5 p.m., varsity game afterwards. But exciting stuff. It's a great day to be a Wildcat, and just fun to see this hockey program getting to where we've been working to get it to. It's fun to see some wins going up and board and some pucks going in the net. It's a good time. For Mike Johnson, really appreciate Mike coming out and donating his time to help me bring these games to you, and just some awesome people behind the scenes as well. Dan Jenkins stepping up, the maestro at the computer, and Chris John running the camera for us tonight. It's just incredible the amount of people that have just stepped up to help us bring this to you, and hopefully these kids keep playing like this, because if they do, we're going to have a lot of fun. So for Mike Johnson, Dan Jenkins, Chris John, thanks so much for watching. We will see you tomorrow night right back here at the Wildcat Center, 5 p.m. for the JV, 7 p.m. for varsity.